Welcome, Raphael, 7286, born October 4th, 1963. Or in the Hebrew year, I was born on the 16th day of Tishrei of 5724. The difference between 5724 and minus 1963 equals to 3700. I can't actually show it, 3761. Okay, which is altered current in the gateway of the spirit of 76. Now, what does that mean? Well, 3761 is the first year in the AD system. 3760. We have 50 or 47 times 47, which is 2209, and 47 times 33, Christ and Moses come together, which equals 1551 plus 2209 equals 3760. I was born in the year of creation. 1963, 3691, spirit of birth, creation of man, 369. What I want to talk about right now is the snow angel. The middle of his arm is here. He starts at the bottom, goes to the top. His arm length is here. His arm length are here. His fingers are all out here. Same here. And if you take a look at the design, right, it creates the letter G, only because the center. In this one over here, it creates the W, okay? This is the tail or whatever you want to talk, but when the two legs are together, it's divided between this side and this side. This leg does not go onto this side, and this leg does not go onto this side, are surpassing this leg, in which this arm holds the individuality and this arm holds the individuality. Now the question would be, is this the U or is this the U? Which one is the V? Because 1 and 1 cannot surpass. You remember one arm and one arm? Here's your two legs. This is only a question. Okay, when you're walking, it's 11. When you're when you're standing still, it's 11. When you're walking, it's a V. Your arms are swinging side to side, making your snow angel. Your 3/4 plus your one head will always be able to take in, and your one tail will be able, the two sexes. The next thing I wanted to bring up would be Pythagorean and colors. Okay, red is 27. It's also the 3 and the 11 in the game of pool. Okay, which equals to a total of 14 DNA or 74 Jesus. Blue equals to 40. It's also the 2 and 10, which is 12. And it also equals to plus 6, 18, for the blue is the angel resident. Red is 18. Ra, okay, rabbit ears inside 23, creation inside red. Blue becomes number 18, and the word for blue is 40 plus 18 is 58, becomes electric company. Red becomes 74. Red is 27 and 18. When you come down to Pythagorean, blue is number 13. When you come to Pythagorean, red is 18 and 13 is altered current between the 1 and the 2 ball in pool. Okay, excuse me, between the 3 ball and the 2 ball in pool, in which in horse racing, okay, the 3 in horse racing is sometimes the 2 in red, okay? But the only red horse there is in horse racing is 1. When you come to pool, it's 3. The 2 horse, okay, is usually 2 blue or it's 2 white. And in pool, it's 2 blue, the 7th gate. Yellow is the 1. In horse racing, it's the 4 and 6, and it's noted to be Mars and Saturn. In horse racing, the 4, okay, and the 6 are both yellow, and in pool, it's the birth spirit. The yellow is 92 or 29, exactly reverse. If you're counting, 2 and 9 equals to 11. I'm going to try and bring this a little bit closer. The pool balls are 1 and 9 is 10, okay? 0109 creating 120 creates 10 plus 120 is 130, creates 136. Yellow has made a touchdown. It is now 10-16. Yellow comes to the 7th gate. Inside of yellow, OWs 23 and 15. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 plus 3 is 8 equals to the 23. 23, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, 6 and 5. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, 5 and 6, 11, 11, 12 and 10. 12 and 10 equals to 22. 12 and 10, 22 and 6, 28, the gateway inside of yellow running through the moon. White, there's only one white ball. The number for white is 65 inside creation. White inside 65 will now come towards the yellow ball because of what O and W create over here, just the shortness of this. Number 3, THREE equals to 56, and 7 equals to 65. When you come, there's only one black ball. The black ball runs with the same Pythagorean numbers as yellow. So that means in the lower system, Pythagorean, where the numbers are added up and brought to one system. Then there's the orange ball. Orange, okay, is the 13 and 5 equals to angel resident. Add 60 because it's 0, 5 equals to 78 equals to the twin gateways. Okay, 7 and 8 is 15 equals to the twin gateways that run through Mars. This number over here says M and E, but the 18 together creates R and says the movement of the ocean inside the orange sun. Inside green, 7 times 7 is green, and the word 8 equals to 49, 7 times 7, the runner of Christ. Purple is 88. The short count for purple is 34, running DC. In pool, the purple is 4 and 12, 16. 04 Mars, running out of Alpha Beta, Venus and Mercury, connected to Earth, also running 4 and 3 is the DC system. Total is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. The gateway of 76 running through the purple ball. Just give me a second, I have to check something over here. Now, I don't know what happened to my camera right now. I can't find my camera. There it is. It didn't run out. So the green ball, okay, is the 6 and the 14 ball, becomes 66 and 14 equals to 80. 80 is the communication. 6 and 14 equals to 20. Okay, 20 becomes 26 as the Z letter. It's the transformation inside the green ball. 66, 76, 80 becomes 80, becomes this in French. Number 80 in French becomes 420. 420 is communication, the 9 lives of the cat, and it speaks about the indicative of the satire, indica, okay, and sativa, inside the moons of Phobos, Phobia, and Deimos of demons. Green in the lower count becomes altered current to the 7th gate and equals to 80 the same, 49 and 31. Purple is 88. The lower count is 34, 1, 3, 2, purple skies. Purple takes you to purple rain, and purple takes you into the gateway. Purple is a very dark color. You can almost say it's like black and blue. Just talking just like the way it is. So now we have P7, G7, and R7. You have 3 colors. Red, which starts with R, yellow, which starts with Y. You have green, which starts with G, and you have purple, which starts with P. They are all in the 7 family, P, G, and Y. 25 and 7 is 32, and 16 is 48. Area space in which Pluto, because Pluto is number 84, in which it's a 2-to-1 odds, because 8 and 4 is 2 times 4 goes into 8. Okay, now there's a long explanation of this because of many things that you can do. So I'm just going to do a few of them. Okay, 2-to-1, 2 times 4, or 1-to-2, which is also a representation of half. Half is a representation of Venus and Mercury, in which in magic square is replaced by Mars and Pluto, 9 and 4. 9 times 4 is 36, is back to creation again. There's just so many things that we can do. 1, 2, 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3, 1 times 2 times 3 is the same number, 6 or 6. When you add them up, it's 12 and back to 1 and 2 again. When you add these numbers up, P, G, and Y, 25, 32, YG is 32, plus 60 equals 92. So Y and G, which is the green ball and the yellow ball, 1 and 9, 10, 6 and 14, 20, equals to TJ. So the green and yellow brings you to TJ, becomes 16, and 26 is 42. So those two will bring communication in, the green and the yellow. Now, if I just use green and purple, I would get 16 and 7, number 23, plus 60 is 83, and that's the green inside the church because it creates the letters C and H, but it's 3 and 8, 4 and 7, 5 and 6. 5 and 6, half of that is 28. But hold on a second, we were talking about 84, so let me get back to the number 84. So if we talk about 84, we must also understand that the 2-to-1 odds ratio at the 7th gate represents the 4 and the 10 or 10-4 communication again. CB codes, BC, 2 and 3. Communication, CB radio, 10-4. Why does it do this? Because those are the odds in the game of craps. When you take out 2 dice and you throw them, you get 2 to 1, in which if you don't buy it or you're not on the come out, you have to buy it for $1. You must buy the spirit for $1 in order to get the 2 to 1 odds instead of 9 to 5, the birth inside of Jupiter. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do P and Y, which is 16 and 25 is 41, which creates the DNA, and 14 also creates DNA, and 21, oh my God, 21, 7 times 7 times 7 is 343, equals to the DC. 19 and 19 is the spirit. 19 times 19 is 361, which is 1 degree or just one more notch that we need to arrive to the other side, right? Because nothing is moved until you have moved 1. Now you can go 360. It's 360 and 1 because nothing moves. You can't start in the same spot you were born. You come out of that area and you start 1 step ahead. 19 times 19 is 361. 19 times 19 times 19 equals to 6859. And I really don't want to talk about it because I'm going to have to make up a story that goes along with everything. And I think this video is long enough. So these are the balls and pool, and the letters I was using as a relationship to the color and not to the ball number. So I took the first initial of each one to use it that way. If it's less than so many letters, it's the same relevancy from starting from left to right. But if it's, let's say, 2 letters, this is just a question I'm asking myself. If it's OF, we can go FO this way and OF this way. But if there's only 1 syllable in the word, sometimes instead of going white, WHITE, backwards would it be ETIHW? Or would we just say white is white because there's only 1 ball, 1 way to read the ball, or 1 way to read the word? I don't know. Don't forget, a lot of this has to go up for discussion. Right now, I'm just opening the mind, showing you there's more in all of this because there's more science in all of this that we're not being taught, and it's all in the numbers. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching.